Hello everyone and welcome back to Monsters of the Past. As always, I'm your host Mr. G, and today I'm back in Mongolia to talk about I'm here in Mongolia to talk about a pair of hands that baffled paleontologists for decades. I give you the one and only Deinocheirus. Deinocheirus means terrible hands, and it was a member of the Deinocheirid family. It was an omnivore and it lived during the late Cretaceous in Mongolia. Deinocheirus could reach lengths of about 36 feet long, and it was the biggest of the ornithomimosaurs. Deinocheirus is most notorious for the fact that for several decades, Deinocheirus was only known from a pair of arms that were 7 feet long that had been dug up in Mongolia. These arms sparked a lot of debate and speculation amongst paleontologists. Some argue that these arms definitely belonged to some sort of undiscovered carnivore that would use these claws to eviscerate their prey. Others argued that it may have been an herbivore that would use its long arms to better reach branches for feeding. And there is also a third party who said that it may have been an omnivore. During this time, Deinocheirus was also used in a lot of scientific books in order to demonstrate just how mysterious dinosaurs could be when we only have certain segments of their skeleton. However, in the mid-2010s, new discoveries in Mongolia finally revealed to us what exactly Deinocheirus was once and for all. From these discoveries, it was found out that Deinocheirus was a very large ornithomimosaur with a hump on its back. These discoveries also prove that Deinocheirus was indeed an omnivore after all, thanks to its skull structure. Although this still begs the question of what its long arms were used for. The answer most paleontologists have is that they were probably used for digging nests and grabbing plants. Although the claws were pretty sharp, so the idea they could have been used as a self-defense mechanism can't be ruled out yet. Now that our history lesson's out of the way, let's look at the card. Like I just said, this was made during the period when Deinocheirus was just known as that mysterious pair of arms dinosaur. So, I'm not going to be too harsh here, since they didn't really have a lot to work with. No one did. However, unlike Andrewsarchus, where to this day we still only have fragments, now that we know what Deinocheirus actually looks like once and for all, I'm afraid that this card gets a 0 out of 10. I'm sorry, Deinocheirus, but time has not been kind to this card at all. Now let's look at some of Deinocheirus' appearances in pop culture. Deinocheirus appears in the DS game Fossil Fighters. It also appears in the PBS Kids show Dinosaur Train. And finally, Deinocheirus is an adoptable animal in the mobile game Jurassic World the Game, where they actually gave it feathers. Huh, that's surprising considering this is Jurassic Park. That's all for this episode of Monsters of the Past. Join me next time when I talk about the Chrome Dome dinosaur. Bye!